Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How we all doing? We are back again. What up, Hawaiian Punch? Kimoy, how you doing? I'm waiting for some more messages to come in. Usually before the stream, people are talking about the chapter, so I'll let that fly by. But how is everybody doing? If you see my eyes are very red, it's because of allergies. I know I look like a drug addict, but I need to go cop some allergy medicines. Because goddamn, it's fucking me up, man. I've never had allergies very bad until this year. It's like consistently grown throughout the years. Decked. Taro, Mario, what's good, people? Straw Hat. Yusuf, Denzel, Ahmed, Sky, glad to hear you're doing good. That sounds drunk, cause my hydro flask of jungle juice. New viewer from India, welcome to the crew. Hopefully this should update soon, cause those numbers are not correct, but that should get going once it looks like Stream Elements is running, but it'll update itself. But yeah, new chapter finally after a week of break. One Piece chapter 1014. I'm excited to see what's going on. I've heard that it's an exciting chapter. People are telling me not to get spoiled, and I've actually haven't. All right, so like nobody spoiled me. I think that's low-key a good and a bad thing. Because as some of you might have seen on Twitter or my recent videos or community posts, I did get hit with 2 copyright strikes. It's most likely a false Toei account that is going around and striking everybody. If you check out my Twitter, there's a bunch of tweets on there about it. But yeah, a lot of people are getting a bunch of their videos taken down. I got 6 of my videos taken down with 2 copyright strikes. Unfortunately, they still haven't been solved. But hopefully by the start of next week, they will be. It's about like 10 business days it takes for them to, it's like the deadline for them to respond. And obviously they won't respond because they're not a real account. So hopefully that'll get solved by next week. And then yeah, we'll see that where that goes, because currently my last few videos has just been tanking in views, which is a little unfortunate, but I'm not discouraged. We're gonna keep posting, and hopefully we'll bounce back from this. Love from Kenya, much love, thank you. And yeah, because of the views have been much lower, where like before I was pulling like 20 to 50,000 consistently, and then these past videos has been like struggling to get 10k, but because of that, it's been mostly my like loyal subscribers watching these videos, so nobody's spoiled me on the chapter yet, so that's a great thing. But yeah, I'm excited for this chapter. We'll see what happens to Luffy and the rest of the raid. Before anybody comes in and spoils the chapter, I'm gonna get into it. But hello everybody, thank you for stopping by. Let's get into this chapter review. Let me open this bad boy up. Chapter should be up as far as I know. There it is. Here we go. One Piece chapter 1014, a lifelong ham actor. Ishwar, thank you for the super chat right off the bat. I appreciate it. I'm gonna just read this real quick because it seems like a really nice message. Love your channel, man. Keep up the good work. Don't be discouraged. We're all here to support you. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're gonna keep grinding. Listen, we're gonna bounce back. All right. It's not the first time the channel has taken a dip. This dip wasn't my fault. It wasn't. I don't think it's. It definitely had some outside interference, but you know, we're gonna bounce back. We're gonna bounce back. Thank you though. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. All right, but One Piece chapter 1014. The title here is kind of weird. I don't really know what that means. A lifelong ham actor, but we have Law here on the cover page. How to catch a Byobu. I probably pronounced that wrong, but a Byobu tiger. He's straight chilling with a hunter shirt. Cover request. Cool. Dope cover page request. I wonder when we're gonna actually jump to another cover story, because these are always interesting and stuff, but it doesn't really add anything to the story. Sometimes there's like little foreshadowings and stuff, but you know, they're kind of just fun stuff to see. But big chapter this week, because not only of where we left off last chapter with Luffy getting clapped, but also this chapter is the end of volume 100 as far as I know. So it should probably end on another major cliffhanger, I'm expecting. But let's see here. So Onigashima is flying. Okay, so it looks like you managed to coat your blows with Conqueror's Haki. Onigashima snakes through the sky. Luffy is still falling there. See, he's falling off the entire island. I think you can almost see in this first panel here. People were saying he's gonna get saved. That's just not gonna happen. Everybody else is still on Onigashima, where Luffy's already off the island. All right, Kato's saying here, but your technique left a lot to be desired. This is what I was saying, man. I think there's another level to Advanced Conqueror's Haki that Luffy just, you know, he's just kind of figured out the basics here. What was that again? Gomu no? he's flaming him, bro. He's like, what was that? What was them attacks he was using? Pistol. That thing was like a water gun, bro. Like, what are you, Squirtle out here? Oh man. Okay, Kato is a little beat up here. He does have some bruises, it looks. Oh wow, Luffy fell in the water. Okay, that's interesting. See, nobody's saving him. Now that he's in the water, it kind of narrows down to who can save him. I'm saying it was Jinbei. From my last video, I said Jinbei could be the one to save Luffy. And now it looks even more likely because he's straight up in the water. That's surprising. I didn't think he was just gonna land in the water. But Kato's saying, oh, seems like you couldn't be Joy Boy either. What the hell does that mean? Wait a minute. Oh man, these teasers, bro. We're getting so close to endgame that these teasers are so big. Like, this definitely has something to do with Rocks or Roger and stuff like that. We'll have to see. Let's keep going. Wait. So the phone is ring, clack. Kaido-sama, I have located Momonosuke. Who's saying that? I wonder. I'm on my way. It's Bao Hua. Yes, sir. Announce the outcome. See, I knew this was gonna happen. See, once Kaido is gonna just let everybody know because of the Marys, right? And then he's gonna go down and show everybody that he's won. That in itself is gonna be damaging to the morale. Castle interior, 3rd floor. Young Master Yamato has been spotted, openly carrying Momonosuke. Wait, she's still with Momonosuke? I thought she left. Something's wrong. Wait, what happened to the shackles? They've been broken off. She's just killing everybody. Oh god. That's right, I'm not a prisoner anymore. I'm Odin. I am Odin. Okay. 1st floor, attic. Okay, so we're going back to Momonosuke. Ribbit. Okay, so there's a Mary there with a frog. Shinobu, yes. It seems I cannot afford to die. Ooh, what does that mean? Does that mean he's an ancient weapon? Does that mean Momo's an ancient weapon? Oh man, there's a few theories here that might have been that might be confirming to be true. I'm kind of chilling this chapter. It's been kind of good. What are you saying? Of course you can. What is this? Who are you? Somebody's speaking within his head. So it's not the voice of all things? What's going on? This might be the voice of all things, but what's speaking? It's not Zunisha. Zunisha's not around here. Huh? What now? We cut away. Damn, man. Why did we have to cut away? All right, Skull Dome live floor. Yo, Chopper. Look at Chopper with the RKO. Okay. Look at Chopper. Whoa, get him, Chopper. Chopper Amon-san. Hey, yo, Chopper doing his thing. It looks like he has a bunch of arrows in his back. So he's taking some damage. But yo, okay, Chopper. Look at this. Queen you bastard, serves you right. Youch. Wheeze. Mwahaha. What's the matter, Tanuki? You're pretty short of breath for someone who's supposed to be winning. Yeah, Chopper doing his thing, but I definitely don't expect him to win this fight. But hey, him doing that alone, that's big, bro. That is big. Oh, it's Peril Sparrow doing bits over here, just interfering there. Okay, Sanji's got to come in here now. Cuckoo. Let's see how long you can keep that up, Perorin. None of my attacks are working on him, damn it. My gigantification may last longer now, but I have less than 10 minutes left. Damn, how long does that thing last now? Before pre-time scan, I think it was 5 minutes, right? Yeah, we're gonna have to check that out, but that won't do. Wait. Okay, wait, we're getting a flashback to Caesar Clown training Chopper? Gigantification only lasts a meager 3 minutes. Why bother? But if I stay in Monster Point any longer, then what? Are you really that? Hey, yo, look at Caesar Clown giving some advice over here. Are you really that delicate? I thought you were supposed to be a pirate. What did you say? Rumpelball, you called this a formula? Hey, yo, okay, Caesar Clown giving some advice here. Okay, this is pretty big. You should just let me design the drug instead. If you gather the ingredients, I'm sure we can increase the time limit of your transformation 30. Oh, okay, so is that what happened? Sure, there will be some added risks involved, but you're not scared, are you? Okay, so is that what happened here? So he's increased the time, but there might be some crazy side effects. Let's see if that happens here. Queen is bouncing back. Black coffee. What kind of attack name is that, bro? But it's another beam that gets shot out of his mouth. A bunch of Beast Pirates get taken out. He's gonna rain down candy arrows again. Take cover. Who's that? Who's Lance? Who just landed? Oh, that's Bao Huang. Wow, okay. Is this the turning of the tide here? They're gonna announce Kaido has won. Everybody's taking damage. Mary, scatter mode. Clack, clack, clack. Okay, so everybody's scattering out. Okay, double page spread, big announcement coming. We have news for everyone on Onigashima. A battle result. Straw Hat Luffy, the rebel with the highest bounty. Wait, what does this mean for Marco? Does this include Marco the Phoenix? That's interesting. That is interesting. But Straw Hat Luffy, the rebel with the highest bounty, has been defeated. Luffy, Taro-san. Okay, and then we got Chopper getting bit up by Queen, whose neck is just expanding like that. What? Luffy, that's impossible. Straw Hat, what was that? After Straw Hat Luffy was slaughtered by Kaido-sama. Haha, what good news. Okay, finally Jinbei versus Who's Who, but they're just still duking it out over there. Who's Who went out of his own form. His corpse was dropped to the darkest depths of the night sea. Why tell them that? Should have just not told them that. The Kozuki samurai and your captain have failed. Luffy is just drowning in the water. Classic Luffy, man. Luffy is just always drowning. Who wants to be next? Do any of you have what it takes? Kinema and the others too? Kaido-sama is on his way to... Oh yeah, nobody knows that the samurai have lost as well. Last time they were really seen were on the rooftop. Nobody has really seen them come back down, like in the main floor and stuff. But Kaido-sama is on his way to oversee and clean up. This is what I was saying. If he comes back down, he could realistically just clap everybody. But he is willing to graciously accept your surrender if you raise your hands and swear fealty. Okay, I don't know how that word is pronounced. I'm a little dumb, okay? Please excuse me. All right, there's Law. He's freaking out. We got Big Mom and Kid. Mama, do you hear that? And then the kid says, like I care about that moron. Wow, Big Bro Lou. Oh, Thomas crying there. Nami and Usopp looking worried. Here, though, we're getting everybody's reactions being worried. There's Nami. That's what I'm saying. Like, we should get a moment where, they're like, no. Clearly he's not lost, all right? He's gonna bounce back. That's what Luffy does. And he exactly goes back to what Kaido was saying last chapter. We see Robin and Brook here still fighting. They're getting a little beat up here. Your life will be spared, and you will be welcome into the fold. Screw that. Okay, Zoro woke up. There's Sanji. Zoro and Sanji says, screw that. Love that, love that. First floor passage leading up to the attic. It is high time. Wano's submitted. Okay, Kadro has arrived. You are fighting a losing battle. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Okay, so Kinema and Kiku actually got there before Kanjuro. That's quite surprising. I did not expect him to get them that quickly. The victor has already been decided. Straw Hat Luffy has. Momonosuke-sama. This is one of those Marys, right? If it's here, that means this is bad. Momonosuke-sama. Momonosuke-sama. What is he hearing, though? What is he hearing? Wait. Momonosuke-sama, what happened? Kinemon, you have to tell everyone. We need to deal with this frog. Hey, Momonosuke. Oh, it is the Oden again. It's been too... Oh, Shinobu's never seen this. It can't be. He's crying. Oden-sama. Shinobu, it's good to see you. Enough already. Father. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's not him. There you go, Kiku. Go get him. Cover your eyes. Stand back, Shinobu. He's a fraud. What? Father. How dare you attempt to pull this sick farce again? Is something wrong? Can you imagine if that's like actually Oden this time? that would be hilarious. Is something wrong, Kiku? You seem angry. After what you did to Ashura-san, even the sharpest sword becomes dull when pointed at a friend. What are you doing, Kiku? Stop calling me that while wearing this face, Kanjuro. You can't be serious. I took you and Izo in. Damn, yo, she got Kiku. Kiku, no, Kiku. It's not Oden. God, oh no, Kiku. Damn. Again? How could you raise a sword against me? Kiku, how could you fall for it again, man? Damn it. That might be another scabbard down. Yeah. God, yeah, it has to be Kinemon that takes out Kanjuro. So Kiku was brought over here simply to die. That is wild. I couldn't bring... Damn, yo, Izo and Kiku too? That's sad. If Kiku's... It's a big spread there. I don't know if Kiku's surviving that one. This might be the turning of the tide where, multiple scabbards are dead. I genuinely think Kiku and Ashura Doji should be dead. Will they actually be dead? I don't know. But they should be dead. Alright, let's keep moving. Kinemon is pissed. There's Kiku. I couldn't bring myself to cut him. Kin-sama, Turnabout is fair play. You gave me a fatal wound earlier after all. Wheeze. Okay, there's Kanjuro. Oh god. Kanjuro, Kiku. Kanjuro. Oh god, Kiku's down. Kiku, Kin-sama. Now remember, there was that thing in the SBS about Kiku potentially actually loving Kinemon a little deeper. So their relationship is quite tight, at the very least, alright? We don't even have to bring the romance element into it, but at the very least, they're definitely very close. Forgive me, the lingering snow is finally melting. Wow, yo, this is kind of sad, bro. So I can tell the dawn is near. What are you saying? Who's dawn? Will still shine in the afterlife, right? Keen. Kanjuro. Okay, Kinemon. Yes, slice his ass up, bro. See, Kinemon had to do this. Yes. This is what I'm talking. He was already injured anyways. Perfect, bro. Yes, all right. So Kanjuro gets sliced up, but he's still somehow chilling. Ka. Good. Someone had to close the curtain on my life. Look at you see the two of them. This is sad shit, man. Someone had to close the curtain on my life. Oden-sama, are you sure about taking in a freak like him? Wow, and then they're having a good time. See, they were together for the longest, man. Those two together, and now I wonder if Kanjuro low-key feels a connection here, even as he's dying. Obviously, he's not gonna be redeemed, but I do think he's thinking back to these moments and damn, I was putting up the act the whole time, but maybe we did still have some good moments. And you're a perfect fit for that role. After all, I was performing on stage. You were my best friend. Damn. Ooh. Damn, yo. This is some great stuff here. This is some really good stuff. The roof is caving in all of a sudden now. I'm guessing Kanjuro is dead here as well. Alright, so we should have 3 scabbers that are dead. Honestly, I really do believe these people should be dead. I feel like if they get brought back alive here, it would cheapen it so much. These are really good moments here that Oda has written out. Even the Ashura Doji a while back, I think all of these people should be dead. Am I gonna trust Oden to like pull the trigger? I don't know, but I think they should all be dead. All right, but the roof is caving. Oh my god, yo, Kaido's here. What? Oh no, we don't even know. We don't even know what who Momonosuke-sama was talking to. Huh? Kaido. Shinobu, take Momonosuke. Uh-oh. No. I'm not gonna scroll down yet. Don't tell me Kinemon's gonna die here. Oh no, I can't take that much in one chapter, bro. Shinobu, take Momonosuke-sama and run. Understood. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Did he just get decapitated? Wow. Yeah, Kinemon's dead, bro. Kinemon is dead, bro. What a fucking chapter. Finally, bro. The stakes are here, bro. This is some crazy shit. Oh my god. 3 people just died this chapter, I think. And then Momonosuke's crying about See, I've always said, man, Kinemon, once you kill Kinemon, that's when it that's one of the only scabbard that's really gonna hit. Cause we've been with him for so long, man. We've been with him for so long. He's dead. I think he's dead. We need a lot of F's in the chat. Kinemon, Onigashima looms over the skies of mainland Wano, moment by moment. Chapter notes. All right, some quick chapter notes, and then I'm heading to chat soon. Not end of Act 3 yet.
They'll save Luffy.
Momo here in the Sea Kings, they'll save Luffy. Interesting, but I don't think so. That should be specific to Shirahoshi. I'm really interested in who he heard though. David Ortiz, thank you for a $5 super chat. Also Rickon, thank you for the super chat. We might see the Sea Kings or Ancient Weapon. I'm guessing Momonosuke is an ancient weapon, and that's why he said he couldn't die yet. But I'm guessing it's probably not Sea Kings. It should be something else. So there could be something else besides, Zunisha that comes into play. We got all the F's in the chat here. I'm gonna read these chapter notes real quick, and then we're gonna get into it. The reference from the cover page with Law is based on a famous story about Ikkyu-san, a Zen Buddhist monk in the 14th, 15th century. His mischievous childhood exploits outwitting adults during his stay at some temple have been retold countless times. Toei Animations also produced a hit anime series based on these legends between 1975 and 82. This show popularized Ikkyu-san planting index fingers on his head. Cool. One of the most famous tales we got color panels as well. Oh man, this is gonna be good. One of the most famous tales involves a lord trying to test the boy by claiming he needed help taming a tiger that would sneak out of a Byobu folding screen. The lie fails as the Ikkyu-san is able to make the lord admit it is impossible for the tiger to get out of painting. Law was probably chosen for this quest because he is known for planning, and his nickname is Tora, which is a Japanese for tiger. Some cool background on that, but oh yeah, we're getting the last 2 double panels. Love that. Forgive me. Oh man, Kandro dies, and then Kinemon dies protecting Momonosuke. God damn, this was a beautiful chapter, bro. This is a beautiful chapter. I honestly, I'm gonna tell you right, this is Ashura Doji. I felt like that moment was a little up in the air. It was a little up in the air whether or not he was gonna be dead, because it came kind of sudden. The moment was good, but I wasn't fully convinced. This chapter, I'm gonna go on a limb. I'm gonna say 100%. I'm gonna say this 100%. Kinemon, Kiku, and Kandro are all dead. That's what I'm gonna say, because this is like a moment where you bring them back alive, you cheapen this moment. And I feel like these were really, really well written moments. Yeah, Tira, I was close to Tira. Honestly, that was the Kinemon thing I almost kind of saw coming. But the Kiku thing and the Kanjuro thing, those combined, I didn't see those two coming this chapter, right? So, see, the Kinemon thing, I always kind of prepared myself for Kinemon dying because I always thought he was one of the best options. But Kiku and Kanjuro, this beautiful moment here, I didn't see coming, and that was easily one of the most. That kind of caught me off guard a little bit. Plus, I got these allergies. My eyes were watering already. So, you know, it was just, I was on the brink. David Ortiz, thank you for another super chat. Kaido knows about Joy Boy because Rox was learning Secrets of the World. I think so too. I'm sure the Odin thing ties in somehow. Maybe Roger stuff. Sengoku states that these, but not everything, because the truth is at the One Piece. Exactly. They should all know little hints, because the Rox Pirates are kind of figuring out, you know, world taboos and whatever stuff. Sure, allergies. Bro, catch me at the beginning of the stream. My eyes were super red already. Was it on Zo that they mentioned the giant rabbit minks? Maybe that's giant rabbit minks? Was there mentioning giant rabbit minks? Someone gonna have to link me the chapter for that, because I don't remember. I'm not gonna lie. Did I see the color? Yes, the color also looks amazing. Somebody said Kaido's club cracked. No, it looks like just lightning that's coming off. This is an advanced Conqueror's Haki attack that goes straight to the dome of Kinemon. This, I would say he should be dead, guys. Honestly, I think that should be dead. He should be dead. This is a good time for somebody show up. No more rabbits, carrot is enough. Wow, what a chapter, man. This is great for the story. Like, if Wano's gonna go down as the greatest arc of all time, you need these stakes. You have to have these stakes. And Oda, do not hold back on these triggers, bro. Pull these triggers, please. Kiku should be dead. Ashura Doji should be dead at this point. I'm committing to that as well. And Kanjuro, this was good. Kanjuro needed to die by Kinemon's hands. And he had a moment where he thinks back. He's like, damn, I was performing this whole time, but we did have a lot of good times together, because while I was performing this whole time, you were my best friend. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And he doesn't get redeemed. He's still a shithead, but you know, it still delivers an impactful moment because of how close they were. I think at least Kanjuro's dead. Nah, if only Kanjuro's dead and the good guys stay alive, that would cheapen it very much. I would hate that. I would honestly be very mad if that happens. And it's not like Oda has done this before, obviously, but it would really cheapen it if Ashura Doji at this point as well, because that's the kind of the turning the tide. Like, everything is slowly building up. The scabbards are going down. Who's the MVP of this chapter? It's Kinemon, man. Come on. Has to be Kinemon. Zunisha isn't Pluton. Who said it? Zunisha is Pluton. If anything, Zunisha is Uranus, because it's so damn tall. It's up in the skies. Pluton's either a ship or it's like something else that is actually not a ship, and we've been played. Kaido is MVP. Kaido's always MVP, but we want to talk about like wins. But massive W, massive L. It's not really an L. He dies protecting the person he swore out to be protecting. He did everything he's saying that he do. Momonosuke survives and gets to escape here because Kinemon does what he does. Chopper bounty finna jump. If We'll have to see if that actually happens. If Monster Point is seen enough at least. That they're like, hey, maybe we should actually take notice of that guy. Submarine saves Luffy. Oh shit, you know what? That's not a bad call. The submarine is still out there somewhere. That's not a bad call at all. What do I think Kaido is gonna do now? Chasing Momonosuke. He still has to go after Momonosuke. Brizzly, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. He probably has if Drake survives. Who probably what now? Frankie Vegapunk's son, it's confirmed. It's not confirmed, bro. I don't know who told you that, but that's a lie. But for Kaido, it is 100% fully clapback season, which we do have a new emoji for. It's fully clapback season for Kaido. Chopper 7-second commander level now. Hold on. I was surprised Chopper was doing his thing, but he's doing no damage, right? He's just in action for the first. Like that just shows you how little we've seen from Chopper. The fact that he's just in a fight getting some action, we're like, whoa, look at Chopper. Look at Chopper go. Clapback season in full effect, man. Right, there's so many things. I'm still dying to see. I'm still dying to see who Momonosuke was talking about. Loki is a good chapter for me because a lot of things I've been saying for a while kind of came true. And like it was just a beautiful chapter as well, man. It's just so good. The Mary stuff I hinted at in a recent video. Kinemon, I always thought that was gonna die, which low-key may be kind of bad because I was kind of preparing myself for Kinemon to die. But this Kiku and Kondro thing, like I expected Kinemon to take out Kondro, I just didn't think it was gonna happen this quickly. And I was confused why Kiku was going with them, but turns out she was just gonna die here, which created this beautiful moment, especially with Kiku and Kinemon's relationship. I think that element definitely added to it. Slaw bunnies from Momo Dog. How did the last one turn out with your Bambuku teapot theory, bro? Conquer is key to awakening. Subjugate the will of the... I mean, at the very least, we know there's another level to Conquerors that Luffy did not hit, which is Skyfucker Luffy. Skyfucker Luffy we have not yet seen. Splitting the skies like Big Mom and Kaido, Whitebeard and Shanks, we did not see that from Luffy, even though he was doing bits. All right, so Luffy definitely at the very least had another level of Skyfucker Luffy to reach, and he didn't do that yet. You think Luffy used a new move? I don't think so. I feel like the fact it was off-screen, he was just trying to duke it out with Kaido and gain a lot of confidence, and then he got bodied because of it. Yeah, I think that's probably what happened. But thank you for the super chat again, Rickon. Appreciate it, man. The rest of the crew need to get some hockey soon, for sure. That is one thing I heavily believe in. And I think I've went out on a limb and think I've said pretty much 100% believe that Robin is going to get hockey this arc. For the rest of them, it looks like Chopper might figure some things out. We'll see what these side effects are all about. But it looks like the Rumple Balls are going to get a little bit of an upgrade. I wonder what else. Frankie will have to see. I feel like it's possible. Nami and Usopp, maybe not. But Robin, I almost like 100% I believe in that. She will get hockey this arc. Maybe Brook too. It would be sick if both of them get it. I can't believe also Jinbei, we just keep getting these little glimpses. Luffy will unlock new form of Gear 4th called Tiger Man. What's the basis off of that? Is that just pure headcanon, bro? Usopp better start using this. That's facts, bro. We need to see him just at least realize that. Do I think Zeus is actually alive? Maybe, maybe not. I can honestly see it going either way. Aokiji safe. Oh man. Robin had observation. We haven't really gotten some major hints with Robin having hockey. Because you know, it isn't like Zoro pre-time skip with the Breath of All Things. I think that's a hint to hockey. Of course, Luffy was foreshadowed to have Conquerors for a long time. But with Robin, I don't think there's been many big moments like, oh my god, Robin probably has hockey here. Grizzly, thank you for another super chat. Here it is, popping up in chat. Who do I think is the most useless Straw Hat in the arc so far? Most useless is interesting, all right? Because we gotta think about what has actually been accomplished. Robin saves Sanji. Brook saves Sanji as well. Then we have Sanji did his thing by saving Momonosuke. Of course, Zoro and Luffy been doing their thing. Jinbei and Robin also had a moment against Big Mom. Frankie and Brook came in and rode their bike on Big Mom and pummeled her that way. Chopper saved everybody, so he gets it. He has no fighting feats, but Chopper did his thing. It might have to be Usopp, man. What has Usopp done so far in Onigashima? Gotta think about it. I mean, Jinbei's gotten very little screen time, but at least he's gotten a few fights, right? Stopped one of the numbers at one point, did his thing against Big Mom, fighting who's who now. Stayed behind so Luffy can keep moving forward. But Usopp, none of his attacks have really worked. He took out one of the drunk beast pirates in the beginning. Oh wait, Usopp tamed the Smiles. Yeah, that's a great point. Usopp helped tame the Smiles. Oh, is that more than Jinbei taking out Big Mom? I'm not sure. And Robin, I mean, low-key Frankie takes over for Yamato. I guess that's something. I would have to say on the lower end is probably Usopp, Jinbei, and Brook. I guess is what Brook. Maybe Brook, honestly. Brook hasn't done too much. He's been mostly like a support role guy. Like he's helped in things, but he's been mostly support in these things. Oh yeah, also, what was that title all about? Nami has done. Oh yeah, I didn't even mention Nami, bro. I don't think Marco is less than Luffy. For the bounty, right? Maybe they're not incorporating him because he just showed up and he's not really part of the alliance, but it's just an interesting line. We'll have to see with the official on that one. That's just something that came to my head first. Teddy, you say it felt a bit random. I mean, not real. I feel like it was okay. It starts off with Kaido, right? He's talking about, I mean, it was random in a sense where it was jumping all over the place, but it kind of makes sense because, you know, we were having the Marys jump everywhere. We did just see a lot in this chapter, which I kind of liked, honestly, because usually we focus on not everything, but yeah, there's a lot of little hints at everything. Momonosuke, Joy Boy mentioned, but I thought it was a really good chapter, personally. Hold on, let me throw some lo-fi. I threw on the wrong album. Let's do this guy. Dense chapter, wish you were longer. I guess. I mean, that's the only thing in One Piece. It's always going to be wishing it was more, to be honest. This is a great ending point for Volume 100, though. This is beautiful. That is beautiful. The fact that Act 3 hasn't ended yet still, I'm wondering, is there another climate? Can it get to another level? Inuarashi gonna die next? You know what? Hey, I've always said that as well. Inuarashi, he's a pretty good candidate as well. But the thing right now is, for him to die, Nekomamushi has to see it. Nekomamushi has to see it. Open the Discord? Nah, I'm not going on Discord. Why do Sanji and Zoro hate each other? It's just a rivalry. They don't actually hate each other. Being dumb on Discord? What's going on? Oh my god. Slop. Oh my god. What's a slaw bunny? Damn, he got you good. Oh my god. Slaw bunny's just Kevin being a goof. What do you think? Is Zoro gonna learn Advanced Conquerors? Not this arc. Luffy's just figuring it out still. I just want to see him knock some people out. That in itself would be pretty cool. Just how Kaido know about Joy Boy? I'm sure he knows through rocks. His possible moment of hearing things is tied to Devil Fruit. Oh, interesting. I would probably say it's more likely to tie into his voice of all things and him being a ancient weapon. His Devil Fruit is interesting, but we haven't seen Kaido have any sort of effect like that. Who do I think Bao Huan is? I think Bao Huan is just a beast pirate, to be honest. I mean, there's a potential that Bao Huan is tied into Who's Who, and maybe they're working for the world government. But as far as I know, I feel like it's possible. Who's this clown? Wild Gamers. Fuck out of here. Will Luffy awaken Devil Fruit this? I don't think. We need to see more out of Gear 4th and stuff. How much weaker will Kaido's crew be? I mean, if Kaido gets defeated, I think they just get dispersed, to be honest. I think Nami and Usopp have had a wake-up call from Nabi and Protect Tama. Yeah, I just wonder if they're still gonna fight Page One and Ulti, because even if they fight him, it'll be very weakened, a very weakened fight, right? So I just don't want to see like them fighting a couple of crippled Toby Roppo. I feel like that kind of cheapens the fight. Bao Huang versus Usopp, I don't know. Maybe it's a moment that they could get, but I don't want to see that Usopp being like a big fight. Ulti for Straw. Alpha. CP0 forced to move? Not yet. Big Mom and Kaido are still chilling. We'll have to see. Well, Kaido discovered, I think he's fine with knowing that they're there. He should know that Orochi's doing deals with CP0 to get the weapons and stuff. CP0 were invited to the party. It wasn't like they snuck on there. You talking about like Nefriti? You talking about Vivi? Next step again, Luffy's technique. Also, I think I could do without slow mode for now. Vivi, I think Vivi beginning of next arc, end of this arc. Oh, you said or? Probably makes sense. At least we're gonna find out more information by the end of this arc. I really do believe Vegapunk is gonna pull up because I think Tashigi has to show up. My shows, my videos. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it, Harris. Momo hearing Luffy's king haki? It's just we haven't gotten anything of that. I mean, it's just like a headcanon theory. It's like there's nothing really backing that up. I see a lot of those types of theories. I'm just like, it sounds cool, but like we just haven't seen anything in the story that that could back that. I have some of those theories as well. It's just like maybe this could happen. Why do I think Tashigi will show up? I mean, Tashigi being a sword nerd, that's kind of been her thing from the get-go. Her not showing up to Wano, I feel like it's a wasted opportunity of her like fangirling and freaking out about everything about Wano. Like the swordsmith, all the legendary swords, like she would just be freaking out. Especially once Wano opens up in a way, right? But I got a point. Roger's flashback says Shirahoshi and the other one, Joy Boy, will be soon born. During time Momonosuke was already alive. Right, I mean, the one thing I did think of was, could possibly Momonosuke be Joy Boy? But the Joy Boy thing, honestly, I haven't looked into it enough with the Joy Boy stuff. But yeah, I definitely do some research over this weekend before the chapter review drops and really try to figure this out. Hear me out, okay? Vegapunk is Luffy. Please, it's Crocodile, okay? 976 foreshadowed these deaths. What happened in 976? Let's take a look. Kaido's Luffy's. Now Kaido is Zoro's dad, guys. Come on now, from the leaks, the spoilers from years ago. Kaido's Zoro's dad, and Chopper's gonna die this arc. Oh, okay. That means Inuarashi is next, right? Wow. I remember this too. I remember this. Great point out. Great point out, man. Great point out. Yeah, that is low key. They're the hardest hitting, right? Because they each kind of have. I mean, Ashura Doji is almost kind of hinted at because his guy is based on somebody that died. Kinemon's the guy we've been with the longest, and he's had all these death flags, so it's kind of foreshadowed that he was gonna die. Kiku, you have the Izo connection. Inuarashi, you have the Nekomamushi connection, right? So both of them dying would instill a pretty big reaction. Especially think about Kiku, what happened last chapter. With her having that moment of Izo, just reuniting, and now she's dead. So people were asking what 976 said. Essentially, it was the moment when the raid started. Kinemon realized that, we realized Kinemon's plan wasn't actually his plan. I can't show it because it's gonna take the stream down. But essentially, where Kinemon said, like, they find out Kinemon it's not actually his plan, and he says, the line of dialogue, he says, "Perhaps I will die in the Battle of Head. It feels just as though I've used up my entire lifetime's worth of luck." So that was Kinemon's death flag, and then you had 3 specific people say with him that they will die along with him if he dies. So yeah, Kiku saying that's right, Master Kin, we won't let you die alone. Inuarashi said we served Lord Odin together, and then Ashura Doji says we might have been born and raised apart, but we'll die together. So Inuarashi might be next. Garb's Fist of Love. I agree. The Ashura Doji one, I wasn't completely sold on, but I still think in the context of the story, it would make a lot more sense that he was dead. But I just wasn't sure if Oda was in the mode of like just pulling triggers, right? But this chapter is a confirmation. This chapter sold it for me. This chapter really sold it for me because these were really well written moments that if you take away these deaths, it's gonna be so ass. It would be really, really bad if Oda takes these deaths away. The only one that's kind of iffy is Kinemon, because like it's not really iffy, honestly. He gets his head taken off. Like honestly, he gets his head crushed, and he's already taken so much damage. He takes out Control beforehand, so he does what he needs to do essentially. Yeah, if they stay alive here, it would be close. Would it be worse than Pound is the question. I wonder. Would it be worse? Yeah, I would say it's worse than Pound. Because there's so many people here that should be dead. Oda's gone back, yes. And we should continue. We shouldn't hold him to a lower standard because he's fucked up so many times. We should continue to hold him to that high standard where, hey, you fucked up before. We're gonna be just as mad if you fuck up. Because this is really well written, man. This is terrific stuff. I love these moments. Not the way Kinemon goes out. What better way would it be that he goes out? He dies protecting Momonosuke right after he kills Kandro, the person that most likely he's like, that's probably the only fight that he could really have in this battle. He kills his best friend, has that emotion moment. Revenges Kiku, who just died as well, and he dies protecting Momonosuke and has this big moment with Momonosuke, and that's the capitalizing moment to end the chapter. I think it was perfect. This is for sure one of the areas that he lacks, but if you think about, Wano just has to have these stakes. Wano just has to have these stakes. Like Yasuye is dead, Pedro dies leading up to this battle, Pound realistically should have been dead as well, but Oda had different plans for him, I guess, but that was still ass. But now that we're in the moment, especially if the stakes, like this is the turning of the tide where things really start to go bad, these deaths have to stay. These deaths have to stay. If he fumbles, it's gonna diminish Wano by a lot. I think one of the things that holds back Alabasta is the fact that one of the peak climax moments, Pell sacrificing himself, is taken out of it. It's just like on the reread, it's like, this moment does not matter at all. And the fact that Pell since then hasn't done a damn thing is awful. Like at least Pound, he's fucking doing something, right? He reunites with the family and stuff, but goddamn. Marco versus Kaido. Marco's not close to there, I don't think. I mean, realistically, here's the thing. If Yamato now has a path to come back, because now Shinobu and Momonosuke are running away. Before I said the issue was Yamato was on the basement, or like for the first floor, and Kaido's on the roof. But now Kaido's gone to the first floor. So I think we should see Yamato and Kaido soon. Buggy pulls up Save Luffy. Yes. We absolutely need these deaths to really take it to the next level. Marco has lower bounty than Luffy. We don't know. I need to see the official on that one. I don't even think Odin. Nah, that's silly. That's silly. Odin's dead. Odin's 100% dead. Toki appeared. Nah, I honestly think Toki's dead as well. Didn't they show it in anime as well? Also, by the way, I think this Sunday I will be starting Wano's going into Onigashima soon, and it's perfect timing because I finally have Sundays cleared up again. So I'm gonna start this Sunday. We're probably gonna watch a build up of the Hour of Legends, Kaido versus Odin and all that, and then we'll catch up to the newest episode. That'll be on Twitch though, so check out the Twitch. Also, I think I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start bring the second channel back up, both with these live reactions and my anime live reactions, I'm gonna edit them down and post them on the second channel, along with continuing to just review other stuff on that channel. So that's gonna be the Weeb channel, and but the full VODs themselves are still gonna be members only for the King Pirates Elite on YouTube and Patreon. So if you wanna support the channel, check out King Pirates Elite. There's a bunch of links that I just spammed at you guys, but now you have it all. And we're getting 7 away from for the YouTube membership emojis, 23 now. And I just recently redid the emojis as well. So here's the whole lineup. If they'll go. No, I think my browser froze. There we go. Yeah, my browser froze when I tried to type that many. There's the emojis. It's your chapter, no break next week as well. So great. Great to hear. One Piece is peaking right now. Lo-Fi, I believe this is a Lo-Fi album. Inu, Paris Heller. Copyright free. Game of Thrones, you're talking about Morge's theory. Yeah, it's a great theory. It's probably the best one I've seen on it. Personally, I don't have a theory on how the One Piece is going to be and stuff, so I'll subscribe to it. It sounds like a good theory. But I also just feel like Oda's going to have something, and definitely, maybe elements of it could be true, and then Oda could have something else that just, like, kind of like out of nowhere. Game of Thrones, I've responded already, bro. Don't spam. That's a one-way ticket to getting banned. Kawamatsu? Nah, I don't think Kawamatsu. I think it's it gotta be Inuarashi at this point. Inuarashi, and then we have to see the Straw Hats lose. Turn slow mode off, and now people are just going off. There you go. Oda's unpredictable in a sense, I think. But he does have a pattern to his story. One is the YouTuber's Reverie. I have no idea. I'm not hosting it. But the last one was not that long ago. So probably be a while. Yes, I did see Artur is going to have an 8-part series on his theory about the end of One Piece. I'm excited to see it because he follows the story very deeply, so we'll have to see. I'm excited to see what he has in store for us. Last one's in September. Yeah, I remember. Last one was in September, yeah. Discord calls, I usually do that on Monday. I'll probably do that on Monday, and we do a prediction stream, and I have topics, and I could rotate people around. Because if I just opened a Discord, it'd just be like 25 people talking at once. So do I think Kim would die to protect him? I think he just did. I think he just did die protecting Momo. Yes, I've read the chapter already. Is Shanks a D? It's no idea, to be honest. Can Hiyori fit in the story? I mean, once they get to Wano, Hiyori could get involved. As of right now, probably not. What if Chopper rushes? I mean, it's possible. It's still possible Hiyori somehow got to Onigashima and was the person that patched up the scabbards. We'll need to see. Toki is also an option, but I still think Toki should be dead. But at the same time, like, you know, like, it is definitely still possible. I know in the anime they kind of showed her dying. Kinemon will not die. I will say this, if Kinemon doesn't die, I think it really cheapens the story. Him being the advisor of Momo is not enough for me to just cheapen this great moment of Kinemon's death. Like even with the pound thing, he had to be the father to Lola and Chiffon, but I didn't think it was enough for him to come back into the story. Pell is the most egregious one because he's just been the bodyguard that does absolutely nothing. Yeah, Toki has an easy way out where she sends herself to the future. But the thing is, I just feel like it would be another character that I feel like her death was good. Her death was fitting. Only Luffy hasn't fallen. Raid isn't over. Yeah, I mean the Straw Hats will still have to lose, and they're not giving up. That's for sure. But they have to shift their focus now. Kaido's back in the battle. Luffy needs to see Kinemon die if he... Oh, shit. Luffy needs to see Kinemon die if he does die. Nah, necessarily. I don't know. I guess so. Him finding out the news would be pretty hard hitting as well. I mean, Momonosuke seeing it alone, I feel like that was a pretty big moment. It's like at the end of the day, you can't have everybody see the deaths, you know. So Momonosuke could easily just pass on the message. If anybody, I would say Hyogoro. Hyogoro, Luffy has to see die, because Hyogoro is like his only connection in Wano really is Luffy, like the one that he's connected with the most. So I feel like if Hyogoro dies, Luffy has to see. But Kinemon has so many other ties. Even Sanji finding out about Kinemon dying would be huge, because those two had a very tight relationship back in Punk Hazard. Sanji and Zoro's need to heal up a bit. I think what's gonna happen here is Sanji takes over for Chopper, and then Chopper takes over for Sanji. Essentially, it would be a perfect switch here. The perfect switch here. Momo should do... Bro, he's 8 years old. He's fighting a war with 2 Yonko and a bunch of strong people. If you were 8 and you were tossed in that battle, you would just be fodder that gets crushed. Alright? If I was 8, I would be crying as well. I'll tell you that right now. Also, he almost got executed. Like just a while back. Do I think the raid is actually failing? Like all the Straw Hats losing? It could be possible for sure. I just don't know. Tama's also 8. Tama's been crying this whole time. Momonosuke doesn't have a devil fruit power that allows him to turn the tides of the war. Tama's cried multiple times in the last few chapters. Tama cried in this chapter when she finds out about Luffy losing. Momo's crying because Kinemon died. I think it's reasonable. Zoro's not killing Kaido. That is over. I didn't even bring that up, bro. Like, what straw man are you trying to argue against? Is Kinemon actually dead? I think so, yes, I think so. I think he should be. I actually hope Chopper is the one that overcomes his limits and beats Queen. It would be a bit of a jump. I think he should overcome his limits, but Queen might not be the opponent for him. I think maybe this is him realizing some stuff and then moving on, you know. Oh, somebody else was saying Zoro killing Kaido. I still think Zoro's coming back. Zoro's absolutely coming back. But him killing Kaido is just such a big statement. I just don't know if he's gonna get that. Thomas cry can be annoying. They're kids. Like, You guys are acting like this is out of character for 8-year-old kids to die in a war. I mean, to cry in a war. I mean, it is part of, I will say, it's part of the reason I don't want it to be Straw Hats. Because the Straw Hats are going to be, like, fighting bigger battles later on. But as far as their role in the Wano, I feel like it's fine. We still need Robin saying that she believes Luffy's gonna be the Pirate King, so. Dogo, I promise you I'm not doing it on purpose. What are you saying here? Final war will be in town. Onigashima will fall. People will have evacuated. Kinemon's death. Yeah, I think Wano will land for sure. Admiral Dre, thank you, bro. Stay blessed as well. Appreciate the super chat. Fighting Big Mom. Oh, snap. We got a couple of super chats here. Mirage, thank you for the super chat. Luffy might be Joy Boy just because he lost to Kaido. Feels he's not. When he'll bounce back and deliver the final punch, Kaido will think differently. True, that could be a nice way to connect it, where Kaido thinks, Luffy, you're not Joy Boy either, and then Luffy comes back and wins, and then Kaido's like, okay, maybe you are Joy Boy. That's a really good point. Thank you for the super chat. Jake Jones also, thank you for the super chat. Love your stuff. Favorite Luffy fit? Actually, this Onigashima fit is pretty tight, man. The captain's coat and everything, I think that's pretty tight. I kind of like the Dressrosa look with the Hawaiian shirt. That was pretty cool, I think. I did not like the Skypiea. Was Skypiea the blue jacket? Let me see Luffy's fits. Let me see if we get an image up here. I mean, if we're talking about like the movies, it's a different ball game, right? Because there's a lot in there. I mean, film gold, I think this is from that's pretty fire. Alabasta fit is not bad either. This I believe is the Marineford. This is the Marineford fit. I kind of like this. This is a post time skit classic. I like this too. But yeah, I do think Dressrosa was pretty fun. And then his fit in Wano has been pretty clean as well. Everything else is decent, just like classic. It's like he just dresses like a kid, you know? This is what he does. Yeah, the off black fit against Shiki is tight. Zoro's dress. Oh yeah, Zoro's decked out in Dressrosa. Man was looking cold. Oh yeah, the Wano fit too, with the kimono. I don't think hot. It feels like a pure devil fruit thing with the Rumple Ball. We'll have to see what the side effects is though. I'm interested. What's up with Queen's neck though? I know, right? It's weird. He's a straight cyborg. Queen is just a straight, which makes me very curious. You know, Oda keeps showing more and more that he has like these cybernetic things. Oh yeah, Sanji's burgundy was also clean. Man. Like Loki, like one of the things I hoped would happen was the raid suit getting adjustments, because the raid suit just doesn't feel like Sanji, in my opinion, that much, especially with the sunglasses, right? So I'm glad that those are kind of gone now. I hope it makes a change in the future where the raid suit actually like looks a lot more like a suit, and maybe the cape looks like an overcoat or something like that. I think that would be just much more better fit for Sanji. I mean, I like the raid suit's design. I just want it catered more to Sanji's look, you know? Yeah, it just takes away his like classic clean, like, you know, James Bond type of feel. Wano arc is connected upcoming arc like Water 7 in East Lobby. Now Wano's like the peak. It's the culmination of everything. It's over 100 chapters. If Wano's the buildup, if Wano's another buildup after we've been building up to it for the entire post time skip, for the entire New World journey, essentially, that would be pretty wild. In a sense, Wano is build up for Endgame because we're getting a lot of big drops and hints. But I don't think Wano is like building up to another arc specifically. Yeah, I'm hoping that this, because he did ask Usopp and Frankie to change it, or he said he was gonna do that, and doesn't look like they did anything yet. So hopefully, maybe by the end of Wano, they'll make some adjustments, and it maybe looks a lot more like an actual suit. It's called a raid suit, right? So the name kind of fits Sanji. We just need the look to fit Sanji. The cape in itself is the thing that throws me off the most. Make that into like a badass, like a jacket. Make that into a badass, like a jacket, and then the suit actually be a suit. The hair kind of throws me off too. I don't know why the hair has to change, but it doesn't bother me that much, I guess, because Luffy's hair in Gear 4th is also kind of fucking weird, and that's the thing we just gotten used to. Who do I think will come to Wano? Vegapunk, Tashigi, and Smoker, I really want to come. And then besides that, I really don't think any other big names are gonna come, like the Marines or the Yonko or Revolutionary Army or anything like that. Could I make listen guys, if I haven't made a theory video, it's either coming soon or I don't have a theory video. You know, like I don't just make theories just to do random, talk about things I don't like have a theory on. Like sometimes I'll bullshit and just like talk off the top of my head, but even though those are like ideas that I think would be fun. But for like Joy Boy, I genuinely have no idea. So I would have to sit down and like really look at it, and then maybe after that, I'll come up with some idea. Once I have a good idea, or at least an interesting one, I'll make a video. Zero, I feel you. But listen, if theories are not your thing, don't need to watch them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I think there's a difference between discussion theories and just theories. Because you'll have theories like a Morge or Ray Troy, Joy Boy, where they're going and analyzing everything deeply and kind of like setting up. It's like, hey, here's the foreshadowing here. This is why this might happen. Theory, I don't have too many theories like that. A lot of the theories that I do are just, hey, this is a question in the story. Here's what we've been presented so far, everything we know. And like, I don't really know what's gonna happen, but like, here's some ideas that could be interesting. It's kind of like a just fun discussion, thinking the top of my head and stuff like that. Especially with a lot of these chapter reviews. Like a King of Lightning, I've seen people get mad at his theories. His theories are just him in the moment thinking about what could work and what would be crazy. It's not him like analyzing all of the fucking chapters from One Piece and like, oh, okay, this is gonna be working. As long as you don't get too caught up in your own headcanon and like get disappointed by things that don't happen, I think it's fine. Theories are like story, exactly. It's like just like fun discussion, you know, just talking yeah, it's spontaneous. It's more so entertainment, honestly. A lot would be like, hey, look at, imagine this shit, and then King of Lightning, a lot of people just watch him because he's funny and the guy's entertaining. Akagami, what's good, bro? Good morning. What do I think about Luffy's sandals? Sandials. Yeah, they can respawn. You know, they're taking on clubs, whole bunch of things. Also, super chat, my bad. Mirage, thank you for another super chat. Kaido getting his hands on Oden logbook because it's probably landing lying on the ground now. That's a good point. Let's see. Let's see what happened last time. Hold on. What was the last thing we saw here? So he was reading it. Cover your eyes. Wait, in the beginning, it came in near the beginning of the chapters. Oh yeah, it is on the ground. True. True, the logbook is logbook's left behind at this point. And maybe it gets destroyed here. It's possible that's a thing. Maybe it does get destroyed here. But I don't know. I think Kaido just gonna go directly after Momonosuke. Yeah, bro, go get some breakfast, man. So if you got something baseless headcanon when it is, people act like it's mean. Baseless, I mean, you don't really have to add the baseless part of it. That just sounds a little aggressive. But for me personally, when I give a theory that doesn't have like some major evidence, I will literally say in the video, this is just headcanon. We're getting a headcanon speculation territory, where I'm just talking about ideas that might work and it could be fun, but this could just not happen at all. And I get people commenting, it's like, wow, you're so wrong, bro. It's like, yeah, bro. I'm just like, in some videos, I'll present like 5 different theories that go against each other. Because I'm just talking about random speculation of what could happen. To kind of get people thinking as well. Maybe I present some crazy theory and some person will take that and be like, wait, that element could actually work, and let's go back and look at some other of these stuff. You know, that's the part of discussion. What time is it for me? It is like in the morning right now. 11:14 a.m. I'm East Coast, US. I'm sick. No, it's allergies, bro. That's why my eyes are watering. I do need to cop some allergy medicine. I mean, yeah, some people do feast on. I get what you're saying, because we do see some like videos that are just presenting the wildest theories to get clicks, and then they don't have too much backing it. In those cases, you could challenge them for sure. I don't think it's I think that's fair play. I think it's fair play, as long as you don't get into like, as long as you just don't be a dick about it, you know. I think everything at the end of the day, just have a reasonable discussion. You'll be good. Yeah, bro, I never had allergies. Have been just like slowly building for me, and like before I didn't have any allergies. Then it would be like one side of my nose getting fucked up, and then, you know, my eyes are starting to water now. Now it's just getting worse every year. Oh man. Favorite theory channel? I think Morge is very analytical. I like Morge's stuff a lot. My guy Randy Troy is good. Joy Boy just doesn't post anymore, right? I kind of got into the scene a little later, and he kind of did a lot of his theories early on. You don't really see a Joy Boy theory too often. He just does very long chapter reviews these days, which not my type of content almost, because I don't have a lot of time on my hands anymore. So like, I like a shorter, like quick, get to the point type of video, where Joy Boy, even Tekking, you know, they're kind of breaking down. They're almost like recaps in a sense. So Joy Boy I try to catch whenever he's talking about the Big Mom stuff, because he's been on that thing. But yeah, he's got a lot of good stuff early on. I've seen a few of his theories from before, like the Usopp Mont Blanc theory, the Big Mom stuff as well. But yeah, he just doesn't post too often, at least in terms of theories these days. So I would say the people I watch most in terms of theories are probably Randy Troy and Morge. I mean, and the rest of the, and then you see a lot of the theory channels are just, see, when I have a crazy idea, for me it's like, okay, that's like a small portion of the video, maybe towards the end, and then the majority of the video is kind of just an analysis and breakdown and presenting facts And then in the end, I'll do this for a lot of my videos where the last half or third of the video is just a fun discussion, bullshitting, and I usually even say it, right? It's like, hey, at this point we're gonna just talk about random shit at this point, right? But some people will take that, like those random, like the crazy theory portions, and just make it their entire catalog, which gets views for sure, but I feel like longevity wise, it's not gonna work. Because once you run out of the crazy theories, people are gonna stop coming back and watching. So I think it's just much better to, have just discussion based stuff and, just analytical stuff and really connect with your audience. So as far as like really good theories, to answer your question, I don't think there's too many of them. Randy Choi and Mr. Morge are the only people you really see doing like full theories these days. And Randy Choi is like, I think doesn't have a lot of time because he has a kid now. But his chapter reviews are always good because he's kind of thinking theory territory when he does those reviews. Oh, Vinland's another great one. His videos are a little too artsy for me. So it's not necessarily my style video, which is why I haven't watched too many of them. But he definitely does a lot of good breakdowns. It's just a little too artsy for me. I like somebody that's like a little more just like energetic. There's definitely a niche for him. There's definitely a style that people enjoy. He gets mad views. And also, unfortunately, his channel also got struck with the copyright bullshit. But they got like all his videos. They took all his videos down, which is complete bullshit, man. The voice is just it's something that makes him unique. His editing, I feel like, is slept on because the way he puts footage together, he definitely puts a lot of thought into how he edits his footage. But it's just too artistic for me. It's kind of why I didn't watch Ohara for a long time, because for a while it would just be that same soundtrack and then him just like doing some deep analysis, which again, some people prefer that type of content, but I enjoy his recent content a lot more. He's on camera now, putting a lot more energy and personality into it, and he's still got that great editing to kind of back it up. I don't watch every video because he's kind of expanded out to different sorts of content, but yeah. Am I watching Kingdom? I have not seen Kingdom, watched or read it. So no. Which is deeper, Fishman Island or Vinland's voice? That's mad funny. Am I also the writer of Black Clover? Yes, I wrote Black Clover. Have I had a theory that turned out to be true? I mean, I say a lot of, I haven't made like a theory video. One of my main theories that I've backed for a long time is Killer dying. That hasn't been proven true yet. But besides that, I mean, I just say a lot of different, like Kinemon versus Chondro. These are like just not theories. I just make a lot of predictions, and some of them prove to be true. You know, Kinemon versus Chondro, I thought it was gonna happen. Kinemon dying, I said a long time ago, but it's not like, I'm not gonna pretend like that's one I've been just hammering home. Like Kinemon must die. That's not something I've been doing. But you know, just prediction wise, some of it is true, some of it is wrong. I'm not really one to collect W's or anything like that. I'm behind on the Black Clover manga, like 20 chapters. It kind of just fell off for me a little bit. I just lost interest. Haikyuu was great. Love Haikyuu. I even have a Haikyuu jersey that I bought from the Tokyo Tower Jump store in Japan. One of my favorite series. Still not Slam Dunk. Doesn't stack up to Slam Dunk, but it was really well done. Ohara dedicated. Oh yeah, Ohara makes some great content. His editing, his storytelling with his videos is great. Love it. Love his stuff. Super high quality camera as well. I think he has like $1,000 camera and $1,000 lens. As far as I can tell, it looks like the Canon, like a Canon 980D or something, with like a super, like a f1.4 lens that could zoom or some shit. He does photography as well, which makes sense. So, what is the reaction? Did it earlier, bro. You gotta go scroll up or wait till I post the edited version. Do I think the raid is failing? Could be. I think the tide is. I don't necessarily think all the Straw Hats gonna lose here. I think some more people will die, and Luffy is down. But as far as everybody losing, I actually still don't see everybody losing. I think some other matchups are just gonna get switched in and out here, and they just kind of have to hold on for the time being. And Kaido and Big Mom will just have other issues that hold them up. Cameron A, bro, it's what I studied in school. So, gotta know this stuff. They mentioned the raid failed in the chapter. Did they? Did they drop the raid fail line? I don't know. I have to go back and read at some point. Oh, you're talking about Artor, Library of Ahara. Yeah, Artor, I mean, he does the Library of Ahara, right? Which is super in-depth analysis stuff. His videos kind of do the same thing. And yeah, he just knows the series very well. On top of it, him knowing Japanese as well definitely helps. Quick summary? Nah, dude, just go read the chapter. Not a recap stream. Yes, we have no break next week. Love to see it. Kaido's chasing Momo like some pedo. Oh my god. Could be a while, for sure. Luffy's gonna be down for a while. Zoro's down for a while. So like, it's gonna be I think it's just gonna be chaos for a while. I just don't think all the Straw Hats gonna lose. Like Frankie losing to Saki, Jinbei losing to Who's Who, Robin and Brooke losing to Black Maria. I just don't see it. So I think it's just gonna be chaos at this point. More people are gonna die, but not the Straw Hats. I don't think the Straw Hats gonna lose. The first confirmed number 3 guy in your, oh yes. Usually people like don't get that right. You see a lot of firsts that are like 5th. Imagine all that's left are Kid Nutter's legs. That is all he's left. It's just his body. His head looks like it got exploded or caved in. Big Mom? I don't think Big Mom dies. I don't think Big Mom dies in general. I think the pass for Big Mom is probably some kind of version where she gets, you know, she still has a development arc to kind of go to, you know, kind of real. There's a number of ways it could go with Mother Caramel stuff, her finding about. I feel like she could just reach a point where she's mentally broken. You got it, bro. Is the raid failing? I need to make a chat command, bro. Y'all keep asking the same thing. What happened to Zeus? Could be dead, could be fine. We'll have to see. Mother Caramel. CP0 is a possible option about Mother Caramel. Especially because some of them kind of look like those kids that were supposedly eaten. So I don't know if that theory would be true, but there's definitely something there. But it's still very possible they just tell her about it. The Giants of Elbaf know about it as well. So if Big Mom does end up following them to Elbaf, that's where she could find out. But yeah, for Big Mom, I've always thought she's not gonna die. Instead, she'll just, all of this culmination of stuff, she'll just start to learn and figure out about the Mother Caramel stuff and just kind of mentally break herself. At which point, Katakuri kind of takes over. Hawaiian Punch, thank you, bro. Catch you later, man. Seriously in denial for sure. Absolutely. Just a big child. She absolutely needs to figure herself out. To this day, she's still a big ass baby, essentially. I'm gonna wrap things up soon as well. We're an hour and a half in. I need to get some food as well. One Piece going R-rated for next few chapters. I mean, this Kinemon scene is pretty brutal. I would not mind it. Give us some like C9 One Piece. Oh yeah, Katakuri for sure has to take over the Big Mom Pirates. He's the person that actually cares. That's why the amnesia thing I wouldn't be mad at necessarily if Big Mom like went into this mentally broken amnesia state where Katakuri could just take over. Because I like Katakuri a lot better than Big Mom. And the fan base does as well. Katakuri hit top 20, didn't he? Yeah. And Big Mom was like 80. Wasn't he like 80 something? Or her, wasn't she like 80 something? Or like in the 70s, 60s, something like that. You got it, Teddy. Chapter, I would drop the official chapter review on the rating on the chapter review, but it's probably gonna be an absolute banger because this was a really good chapter. All right, guys, but I'm gonna head out here. What would they be called though? Katakuri takes over the Mochi Pirates, something like that. Yeah, a lot of setup in this chapter as well. The Joy Boy stuff, the what he was hearing. I'm gonna do a deep dive and see what other people are saying as well, and then we'll talk about it in the chapter review. But I'm gonna head out. Thank you guys for joining the stream. Peace out. I will catch you guys on Sunday with a chapter review and a Twitch live stream of the Wano anime. Donut Pirates would be pretty good. All right, I'm gonna head out, guys. Peace out. Catch you later.